If you ask in my opinion, what is the ultimate dessert to combine different cultures in the Mediterranean, I'll tell you 100%, fig yogurt and mascarpone cream tart, exactly like this. So, if you want to learn how to make this beautiful tart, stay tuned because it's going to start now. Hey everyone, so today we have the opportunity to play a little bit with fresh figs that came just this week from Greece. So I'm really excited because I really like figs. It's really Mediterranean in my opinion. It's really representing the Mediterranean style of cooking and the tastes and the flavors. So we're going to make a cheese yogurt tart with figs, with fresh figs. So let's straight away jump into it. Okay, we have a nice bowl here. So we're going to take the flour, put all of it inside. And we're going to put a pinch of salt. As for every pastry that I'm usually making, I'm putting salt to kill the sweetness in the end of the bite. Mix it inside, add all the sugar, mix it, and again, don't worry about the ingredients and the method of cooking because everything in the description below, so make sure to check this out. Now we'll take one egg, crack it, whisk it, and let's add all the butter. And in this point, let's start incorporating it with the flour. Okay, in this moment it's better to move to a nicer table. Clean the bowl from the excess flour. Bring the dough together to a one nice shape. I'm using a rolling pin, make it a little bit flat, wrap it in a plastic wrap, and now we're going to let it chill in the fridge for about 2 and 3 hours. Usually when I'm making this recipe, I'm making the dough a day before, and after that I'm making the tart at the day of the event or the party or the friends gathering. So let's let it chill. And now, meantime, we're waiting for the dough to chill in the fridge. Let's make the filling of the tart. And this one going to be also really simple. We're going to use mascarpone cream, Greek yogurt, egg and milk. That's it. So, simple. Mix the ingredient together and that's it. At this point, I'm not adding sugar to the filling because in my opinion, the tart itself already sweet, the dough it's sweet. The figs, I have the natural sweetness to it. And usually I'm not adding sugar. If I'm going to add in this point something that you want to make it a little bit more sweeter, you can add a little bit honey. Less sugar, more natural product. So we have the yogurt, we have the mascarpone cream, 1 egg, and now we're going to add the milk. So I'm mixing with a fork. You can mix it with a whisker or a hand blender. But I prefer to have a little bit chunks of the mascarpone, so when you give it a bite, you have a little bit the different texture in it, and it's not like too much smooth. So this is ready. We're going to put it in the fridge, also to keep it on a low temperature. Okay, now after the dough is chilled, we're going to roll it and put it into the forms. So we're going to take our rolling pin, put a little bit flour on the rolling pin as well, and start rolling the dough. A little bit flour. This is going to be the bottom side. We will take our form and cut it a little bit bigger size of the form. Take the excess dough side. I'm using 1 cube of butter. Put it on the bottom, on the sides, a little bit flour, and using the rolling pin, take the dough, bring the form, and start shaping it. when it's shaped, just cut around. And now we have the beautiful tray. So, at this moment, the scraps that are left, I'm usually making another sheet if you have enough. In this point, I don't have enough for another tray, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to roll it for another sheet and just dry it in the oven and make a crumble with it. You can make salty, you can make it sweet, whatever you want. And now we're going to take a fork and go over the edges and give them a nice shape, and in this way we're also attaching a little bit the dough to the edges, and in the process of baking the dough usually shrink, and when you attach it to the edges it's not going to shrink too much. And if you need, press and stretch the dough a little bit. And let's take the fork and make holes in the middle so the dough, it's not actually going to rise in the process of the first bake. Now we're going to bake it for first bake without the mascarpone and yogurt filling, and we're going to do it with the parchment paper. And some people use beans. I'm going to use chickpea because I'm from Israel, so every home needs to have a chickpea. So put the chickpea, it's good. And now we're going to bake it on 180 degrees for around 10 minutes to give it a crust and cook a little bit of dough. Take it out, take the chickpea and the parchment paper. Put the filling that we made and put it in the oven and lower it on 150 instead of 180 and give it another 20 minutes in the oven. So, now I took the dough like a minute ago from the oven. We're going to take the chickpea, trying to take everything at once. Transfer it. The bowl, careful, it might be hot. And for our dough, as you see, it didn't roast too much. It shrink a little bit here, but it's okay. It's still okay. It's still going to be nice. So, we'll take our mascarpone and yogurt filling that we made and fill it. Now, carefully, let's put it back to the oven and give it another 15 to 20 minutes on 150 degrees Celsius. If you have a convection oven, again, this is a little bit better. I have a top and bottom grill, so I'm going to put one tray on the top, one tray on the bottom, so cover the grills. Otherwise, it's going to give it too much color and the filling is not going to cook. Our tart is out of the oven. I let it rest for about half an hour, so now it's nice and firm. So, now we have our tart, we have the figs, berries, mint, so let's start decorating. What I personally like to do at this point, take a little bit sugar, sprinkle the sugar on top, and we're going to torch it. Beautiful. And if you don't have a torch and you're looking to buy one, you have a link in the description below to this one, where I bought it on Amazon. You buy just the head. This one you need to buy in a Home Depot, you can find them. So now just time to finish the decoration. We'll take a little bit from the nuts, berries, mint. And this is how you make a beautiful fig mascarpone and yogurt tart at home. Easy and simple, it's going to impress not only your friends, but even yourself the next time you're cooking. So, if you like this recipe, make sure to give it a thumbs up and let me know what you think about it in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe because more of these recipes are coming up every week. And now it's time just to make the tea, to enjoy it with the tart. So, I'm Andre and this is ThinkOFood.